Everybody just thinks of Benidorm as being the place for karaoke bars, for stag do's, for getting pissed up, for hitting the strip, and maybe seeing Sticky Vicky. But no, just a few miles away, there's something for the football purist or the football tourist like me. Welcome, ladies and gents, to the home of CF Benidorm. Benidorm, some people's idea of paradise and for others their worst nightmare, but its crazy reputation of course comes from the strip. A couple dressed in Star Wars costumes making love on segways in front of a live audience is inevitably gonna give the place a reputation. But beyond the carnage, behind the stereotype of the hit TV show which ran for years here in the UK. For those of you who love the Benidorm TV series, I'm outside Neptune's. Apparently guys, this is the hotel they used to film, again, Benidorm, the TV series at. Looks very different in real life. It's not called the Solana. Beyond all of this, if you head towards the old town and even further beyond that, it is quite beautiful. Yep, put that on record, Rye labelled Benidorm beautiful. Regardless of all that, we're here of course for the football. So I made the 30-minute walk from my hotel uphill in the blazing sun to explore the home of CF Benidorm. Now, as you saw from the intro, I made it inside the stadium, but in typical Rise football paradise style, they didn't make it easy for us. Ladies and gents, welcome back to Football Paradise. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm warm. I'm very, very hot. Behind me, behind this fence, I'm currently stood above a train track, but beyond that, through this mesh, is the home of CF Benidorm. If you did see the last Benidorm vlog, you'll have seen I bought some merch from the shop yesterday as I'm filming this, and I said I will go and find out where the ground is. Now, what was supposed to be 30 minutes from the hotel, it's ended up taking pretty much an hour because, as you can probably hear, I'm up all night to get lucky. There is a festival, Skyfest, on the premises. There's a stage over there. It doesn't seem that busy, but I couldn't go in the normal entrance way. However, I'm not as daft as I look. I'm going to try and get in the back entrance. We're in Benidorm. What happens in Benidorm stays in Benidorm. Let's go and explore the home of Benidorm's bloody football club. Let's go. What did I tell you guys? Through the back entrance, through the back door, in Benidorm style. Let's try and get into that slightly rugged looking stadium. Trying to do the typical YouTuber thing, but I think there is just a normal entranceway. So apparently there was another club that used to play here, formed in 1964. Now that club apparently went bust in 2017 and a new club rose from the ashes. Now, obviously being born in Hereford, I know all about that. Hereford United would go into liquidation and Hereford FC would become the Phoenix Club. I've got a soft spot for Phoenix clubs. It shows persistence and it shows a real sense of local community. Again, you just think of those overbearing British tourists, but you don't think there's a real community here, both Spanish, English expats, British expats, should I say, and it's a really nice thing to have a football club, albeit a fairly rugged ground. It's here, and it's charming. I love these rugged grounds here on Football Paradise. So let's walk and talk, guys. A lot of you Brits probably won't know that apparently this club is owned by the DV7 group, basically led by former Spain and Barcelona striker David Villa. Even more recently, former Valencia legend Claudio Lopez became the club's sporting vice president. So we mentioned the former club being founded in 1964. Apparently this stadium has been here since 64 as well. And I'm currently outside what I think is the players' entranceway onto the pitch. So let's give you an idea what that's like. Actually, I got that completely wrong because the players' tunnel is over here. Obviously they're not going to jump over a rail, are they? When I say rugged, it really is rugged. If you just look up there, this is probably where the matchday announcer is, announcing the teams and stuff. I went to the old Withdean Stadium, Brighton used to play at, and that was really rough and ready. This is a little bit like that. Blue as well, blue and white. VIPs here, I think. Not quite the padded seat. Oh no. These are the VIPs, guys. Oh, beautiful view of the post. So I'm gonna have to completely rip off websites like Wikipedia for my source of information, guys. Now apparently this stadium was originally called the Municipal Fuertes, non-existent Spanish here, before being renamed after local football hero Guillermo Amor in 2010. Doesn't mean a lot to a British guy who knows nothing about this club, but I'm keen to learn. And apparently Amor won multiple league titles and the FIFA World Cup with Spain after coming through Barcelona. Wow, that is definitely not something to sleep on. Yeah, I've just read as well, no surprise, obviously there's a lot of Brits in Benidorm, and apparently they've developed a real British following as well. And this does feel a little bit British, apart from the weather, the palm tree in the distance. What a VIP section, look at that. Apparently here at CF Benidorm you can treat yourself to a luxury box up here. You get yourself a full English breakfast and a couple of pints of Stella, and you get to sit in those luxury plastic chairs with a beautiful view. Not surprisingly, it's locked up, but this is obviously where the players will walk out, guys. So let's do this right. Guys, this looks like the old badge, the badge of the former club that went into liquidation in 2017. Maybe they went bust before then, who knows? Benidorm CD. Guys, back home in sunny England, back to Football Paradise HQ, but I thought I would finish up with some of Wikipedia's finest facts. Now, did you know that Benidorm, or CF Benidorm as they're known now, play in, I was going to say La Liga, but it's spelled Al Liga Comunitat, which apparently is level 6 in the Spanish football pyramid. So that would be equivalent to our National League South, something like that. Essentially non-league in Spain. And apparently they did alright actually, because in the last season they finished second. So they finished second but didn't get promoted. Maybe they have to be voted up like teams used to have to do in non-league here in England. Maybe only one team goes up. Again, if you know more, let us know in the comments below. If you did enjoy the video, hit the like button, subscribe for more novelty videos like this, as well as exploring football history. We got videos in Nottingham, Manchester, Bradford. We're exploring all over the UK as well as Scotland. This weekend we're in Glasgow, basically on a beautiful tour around the history of football in Glasgow. Of course, we'll check out the homes of both Celtic and Rangers. So for the very first time on the channel, Scottish football is coming to Football Paradise. Now I know you Scots love a bit of Benidorm as well, so check out the previous vlog. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you. Actually, the next video, where is it? I've got loads more DH Gate shirts, and I've got a pair of DH Gate trainers, which I know you England fans are going to absolutely love. We couldn't wear them in Benidorm, but you're definitely going to want to watch that video as well. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon.